Hey everyone, welcome back to another jam-packed edition of ScoreCentre. Thanks very much for your company. Coming up, we've got my round 15 AFL tips. We'll check out the top 10 Aussie and international cards on eBay in the last week. We'll check out the new AFL highlights and rising star cards, as well as the Steel Sidebottom 300 game milestone. Fingers crossed we can get a card number 300 or maybe a jumper number. Who knows? We will find out soon. We've got the hits of the week on the channel, and there were some biggies, and then we will be cracking open some packs. So let's jump into it. Welcome back to AFL Tips. Welcome back to Facecam. I finally have a new phone, so I've got a camera finally for Facecam, so you get to see my ugly mug while I do my tipping again. For round 14 last week, I got 6 out of 6, so I'm very, very pleased with that. So we got Port over the Cats. I tipped 13. Well, they had a bigger win than that. We tipped the Lions, we tipped the Giants, we tipped Richmond over St Kilda. We also tipped Carlton over the Suns. The Blues getting a big win there. And then we also tipped the Bulldogs over North. So let's go to round 15. Usually after a round like that, I will do terribly. But let's see. Round 15, where are you? Where have you gone? There you are. Okay, tonight we have Geelong taking on Melbourne. It is, look, on paper, Melbourne is a better team, but it is in Geelong. So I'm tipping the Cats by a whisker. I'm going for, well, I was going to go for 1, but the computer selected 2. So let's go for 2. There you go. That's AI. I'm letting AI do my tips now. Then on Friday we've got the Saints taking on the Lions, and I'm tempted. Well, I say I'm tempted. I'm going for a little bit of a Saints win there at Marvel over the Lions. Then we've got the Swans taking on the Eagles. That is. I don't suspect there will be an upset there, but who knows? But I'm going for the Swans there. Freo taking on Essendon. Look, Freo's been a little bit, but they are, I think, a better team than they have been recently. But look, I'm going to go for the Bombers. I'm going for the Bombers here for a win in the West. Then on Sunday, Arvo, we've got the Pies taking on the Crows. I'm going for, of course, the Pies there. And then we finish things off with Gold Coast and the Hawks. I'm going to tip the Suns there. So for our 6 games, of course, it's still a bye round for quite a few teams. We've got the Cats by 2 points. We've got St Kilda over the Lions. We've got the Swans. We've got the Bombers over the Dockers, and the Pies and the Suns. Let's have a look now at the comp and how everybody is doing. Click on that, and then this is our top 10. And then we'll do for round 14, we have Bendel 07, who tipped 6 with a round margin of just 15. Fantastic. And Scories in second spot there with my 6 tips and a round margin of 25. We also had Guns N' Roses also on 6 tips and a round margin of 26, so just 1 point behind me. And we also had Mr. the King in 4th spot with also 6 tips and a margin of 28. We had on 5 tips. We had Shannon, Team Wiggles, got Trudy Forever Proud, and Riley Riles all on 5 tips. And then rounding out the rest of the top 10, we had Jesse, Mason, Bib Jib, and I think, yeah, that's the top 10. And then Tizzle was 11th. Let's have a look now for total tips. And we have 2 people in the, well, I was going to say 2 people in the lead. No, that's not what I meant to say. 2 people on 81. We've got Guns N' Roses in 1st spot with 81 tips and a margin of 387. Then we've got Bendel in 2nd spot, also on 81, but with a margin of 438. I think Ben might be new. I don't remember seeing the name Bendel. Either he's changed his name or he's new, so welcome if you are new. You have definitely made your presence known very, very quickly there. We've got Mason in 3rd spot on 80, and we've got Mr. the King also on 80. 402 margin for Mason, 444 for Liam. Then we've got Bib Jib, we've got Brisbane Lion Fan, and we've got Team Wiggles all on 79. And we've got Tizzer on 78, Forever Proud on 78, and Jesse H24 also on 78. That is so close. And we've got the rest of the comp. Scories in 13th spot, so I will take that. Fantastic. Well, good luck for this upcoming round, and we'll see you back next week. Okie dokie, let's jump into the eBay top 10, kicking things off with the Aussie cards bought between June 12 and June 18. We kick things off in 10th spot for 675. We have a set of 4 prize cards and a Premiership Captain signature out of Select NRL Centenary 2008. So we have 4 prize cards that you could get that were celebrating the 100th anniversary of rugby league in Australia, with the 4 foundation clubs: the Balmain Tigers, the Newtown Jets, got the North Sydney Bears, and West's Magpies. Now, if you needed to collect all 4, so we can see on the back of this card, it says, "Congratulations, you have received a Centenary of Rugby League Foundation Club logo. Collect all 4 Foundation Club logo cards to redeem a limited edition NRL 2008 Premiership set plus the 2008 Premiership Captain signature card. All 4 Foundation Club logos must be collected for redemption." Now, in this lot, we've got the 4 prize cards, but we don't have the Premiership set, but we do have the Premiership Captain signature, which is right here. We've got Matty Orford, of course. The Manly Sea Eagles beat Melbourne Storm 40-0 in that, depending on what team you barrack for, incredibly memorable, and well, I guess memorable for good and bad, depending on which club you support. And of course, Matt Orford had previously played for the Storm, but that is his Premiership Captain signature, and that was numbered 180 of 425. He also not only captained the Sea Eagles to a thumping grand final victory, he also won the Dally M medal as well, so a huge year for him. Then in equal 8th spot for 750, we've got an Adelaide Premiership Predictor redemption card, as well as the full set of Premiership Predictor cards. This came out of Select Ultimate 1997, so you can see that is the redeemed card of the Crows celebrating their premiership there. And then you've got the full set as well of all of the Premiership Predictor cards that you could find. And then if we have a look closer at the winning predictor, we can see that it says, "Congratulations, you've received one of 600 cards printed featuring the Adelaide Club. If Adelaide wins the 97 AFL Premiership, then follow the instructions below and you will receive a special numbered jumbo card commemorating the Premiership and featuring the winning team." We just saw that card before. The closing date for receipt of winning cards will be 5 p.m. on Friday the 29th of November 1997. At that time, the number of winning cards received will determine how many cards will be produced out of the maximum of 600. That's very interesting there. So they only made enough cards that they actually had redeemed at that time by the 29th of November, which is very interesting. So that is that's in equal 8th. Also selling for 750, we've got a Jimmy Bartell Footy's Finest Black variant. That was numbered 7 of 30. That of course came out of last year's Optimum, and will be excitedly waiting what Select announce for their Series 2 product. It should be coming out maybe in the next month or 2, but we haven't seen any spoilers, so it's all very exciting to see what they come up with next. Then in 7th spot for 799, we've got the Lockie Neal Brownlow, the Platinum Brownlow Medalist booklet out of Footy Stars Prestige 2020. Well, the redemption card came out of that, and if you were lucky enough to have the I can't remember if Lockie Neal had his own card or whether it was a wild card that year, but either way, if you had the winner, you could redeem that for a beautiful looking booklet there. And then we look on the front, and that was card number 2 of 60 for that. Then in 6th spot for 849, we've got another Footy's Finest Black, this time Mark Rasciuto, Adelaide legend there, 20 out of 30 for that card. Then in 5th spot for 850, we've got a Byron Pickett Norm Smith medalist signature. This came out of the first version of Supremacy back in 2019, and that was card number 49 of 55. And in 4th spot for 1,350, the Blues celebrating that very nice win over the Suns on the weekend. We've got the Sammy Walsh Influential out of Optimum 2021. And that was card 20 of 40, smack bang in the middle there. Then in 3rd spot for 1,500, we've got the Josh Kelly GWS Superstar Signature Patch out of the 2nd year that they did Supremacy, 2021. That very, very cool patch. You know exactly where it came from on the Guernsey. And that was card number, booklet number 30, number 3 of 25. In 2nd spot for 1,650, we have another full set of the 6 Futero Cricket autographs. We saw this last week, and I believe that's the last that's for sale. So I think last week the set was 1,550. And so it sort of makes sense to bump the price up a little bit if you have one set left. And of course, very nice Aussie victory in the first Ashes test over in Blighty. Very excited to see that if you're up in the middle of the night. Then in 1st spot for $3,300, we have a lot of 4 case cards, 3 of them autographs. Let's take a closer look of those. They're all from different products. So I've got the Barry Breen 300 game signature that came out of Honours Series 1. That was from 2014, and that was card number 4. Then we've got the Ben Hart 300 game signature from, there was the case card from Footy Stars 2019, and that was card number 007. Then we also had the Sam Mitchell case card, not a signature for that. That one came from Footy Stars 2017 and doesn't appear to be numbered. And then we also had the Lee Matthews 300 game signature out of Select Prime 2013, the case card, or one of the case cards for that year. Lee Matthews very much likes his thick texture. I think every signature I see of his, he always has that very thick texture. That was card number 38, and that is the eBay top 10 for Aussie cards this week. We now turn our attention to the top 10 international cards that sold on eBay Australia. And in 10th spot for 2,196, we've got a LeBron James College all-time greats signatures. That came out of Upper Deck's all-time greats release from 2012, and that was a hand-numbered 5 of just 7 cards in the gold signature. Love that. In 9th spot for 2,344, we've got a LeBron blank slate at a Court Kings 21-22 and a Beckett 9.5 grading on that. In 8th spot for 2,996, we see a lot of these. It's the Jordan Scoring Kings. Love it. It's one of my favorites. And that is a CGA 95 on that as well. Then in equal 6th for 3,500, we've got celebrating the MVP. We've got the Joker. That's his Prism Orange Wave from Rookie. It's his Rookie 2015-16. And then there's also a PSA Gem Mint 10 for that Orange Wave Prism. And then also selling for 3,500, not to be outdone, we've got another Joker. We've got the Crown Royale Auto out of Panini Preferred 2015-16. And that is card 20 of 49. And on that die cut Crown Royale, love the Crown Royale. Very, very cool. In 5th spot for 4,999, we've got a Kobe Team USA patch auto. This came out of Elite Black Box 2010, 2011 for that thick patch auto, and that was card 4 of 49. Then in 4th spot for 5,518, we've got some more Kobe action here, but it's a double signature along with Elgin Baylor. This is the Passing the Torch signature, also from Elite Black Box. And so you've got the Baylor auto on the front with the Logo Man patch, and then on the back you also have another patch and the Kobe signature, and that was 73 of 99. In 3rd spot for 5,565, we've got a Luca Spotlight Signatures out of Noir 1819. Love the gold signatures. Noir is always a classy product. That was card 27 of 99. In 2nd spot for 10,700, we've got a Carmelo Anthony Exquisite Rookie Patch. This came out of Upper Deck's Exquisite Collection 0304. We've got a Beckett 9 mint grading for that. The card it's a very cool patch. The card design is maybe not to my taste. It's very early 2000s, but still a very, very awesome piece of basketball memorabilia. And in 1st spot for 14 grand, we have a Steph Curry Premium Patch Auto. This is out of Immaculate 2122 and is numbered only 5 of 5, and that is such a sick looking patch. That is your eBay top 10 international cards for this week. Okay, time now for the Select AFL highlights and NAB Rising Star cards, and I think this will be round 11, so there should also be the Steel Sidebottom 300 game milestone card. So I've got this badge that I've had for a very, very long time here to hopefully bring us some good luck with hopefully maybe a jumper number or maybe a number 300. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We've got the pouch here, and we do have 3 cards in there. Now let's pull these out. And we have on top, we've got the NAB Rising Star nominee. Actually, I keep saying NAB Rising Star, but I'm not actually sure they're actually still sponsoring the Rising Star. So I might just call it the AFL Rising Star. But yeah, we've got Jai Amos for the Dockers, who had a great game back in round 11. He's been having a lot of great games. A bit of a goal kicker there for the Dockers. So great young player. We've got James Sicily. He was the round 11 highlight, and then that's looking like it's around the back. So if I turn this around, we've got the Steel Sidebottom 300 game milestone. Fantastic, but well, fantastic for him to get to 300 games. Definitely one of my favorite Collingwood players, but of course he was subbed out like 10 minutes into the game, which is very, very sad for him. Yeah, that was very annoying. But here we go. So yeah, all the best for his recovery. Should be back in about a month-ish. But let's have a look at Jai. Let's have a look what number we have. 143. 285 were purchased, which is fantastic. Fantastic young player indeed. Now let's have a look, James. He is, of course, that 3-game suspension for the Hugh McCluggage tackle. Let's have a look. Okay, 250. So Jai is in the front this week. 196 of 250 for the Hawks captain. 43 disposals is pretty crazy. 43 disposals is incredible. And finally, we have the Steel 300 game. We'll give you your badge a rub for good luck. Let's have a look, Steel. What number do we have? Oh, okay. That's probably our highest number all year. 453 out of 528. Very happy to see a lot of those cards bought. 453. Would have loved a 300, but still fantastic milestone, even though it wasn't the best game for him, only being on the field very briefly before that knee injury. Of also got the James Sicily and Jai Amos. That is our highlights and rising star and milestone for round 11. Time now for hits of the week, and we had a big 7 days on the channel. Last week on ScoreCentre in our cracks and packs, we were lucky enough from just 3 packs, we got a Geelong Coleman predictor. Fantastic, that is of course the gold version. The platinums come out of the hobby. We've got 141 of 260. Now if a Geelong player wins the Coleman medal this year, we can redeem that to get a signature booklet of the Coleman winner. So very, very excited for that. Then on Saturday morning, from our AFL Store packs, it was 7-11 versus AFL Store TeamCoach battle. We got a neon Michael Walters star powers out of our AFL Store packs, which was just like 5 packs from there, which is absolutely awesome. These are a case hit as well, so absolutely awesome. And then on our Sunday morning NRL show, we got a Selwyn Cobbo box hit white version of the forwards and backs. And in our player and focus cards for round 11, we got a Caitlin Pong at number 1 of 109. Let's now bring back an old segment following my predictors. We started doing that back in 2021 when we got the Geelong Coleman predictor. So I thought it would be fun to bring this back because of course we got the Geelong Coleman predictor last week to go along with the Brisbane and Adelaide ones we have picked up. So let's see how we're going. After round 14, King Charlie is still in the lead on 42 goals, but then right behind him we have Sharky Larky North on 39 goals, but we also have Jeremy Cameron on 39 as well. So at the moment, Jeremy is our biggest hope of getting a redeemable Coleman medal predictor. Then hot on their heels, we've got Tex Walker, fresh off that Big 10 goal haul a few weeks ago. He's on 38 goals. And we've got Toby Green on 36. And we also have the Brisbane Coleman predictor. So on 34, both, we've got Charlie Cameron and Tomahawk. So they're both 34 goals. We've got Oscar Allen on 33 and Joey Danaher on 32. So that is the Coleman medal ladder at the moment. Well, I still haven't got any NRL cards for cracks and packs, so we will be doing again this week 3 Footy Stars, 3 TeamCoach. But don't worry, NRL fans, we will have more NRL starter packs on Sunday. Still need to get some more loose packs, but we have our Footy Stars. Now, let's have a look and see what we can find from our cracks and packs. We were very lucky last week, and the luck continues. Nick Vloster, number 1, numbers. Oh, we haven't had a numbers for quite a while. Oh, that is sick, and I don't think I have my sleeves here at all, which is most unprepared of me. But that is absolutely awesome. Okay, Nick, that is sick. Let's have a look. Number 29. Number 29 of 255. These are such awesome looking cards. Oh, that is great. And of course the Tigers having a win over the Saints. Of course, on the last weekend. Oh, that's awesome. Just from one pack. A box set from one pack. That's what you love. Okay, let's see what our second pack has. Oh, it's a Caitlin Ashmore. That is a Mascots Hawks. Don't think we have Caitlin. So we'll always take a new insert. Absolutely. Awesome, awesome. Final Footy Stars pack for today. And of course it's another late ScoreCentre, so won't be doing a Footy Stars full video today, and I think next week will also be another late edition. I've got Cam Zurhaar North in the colour spot. I feel like we've got a lot of those Cam Zurhaar colour spots. Okay, now we've got 3 packs of Footy Stars. Can that red hot luck continue? We have Nick Dacos Silver, got Buddy Silver. And, oh, it's a Tom Jonas Silver Card Craft, number 3. And second pack. What have we got? We've got Carl Amon. Oh, Jack Zeeble. Nice. That's the 60th anniversary. Scanlons. And, oh nice, Jack Ginnivan. Young Guns. Star Powers. We did get the team colour version of that a few weeks ago, which is absolutely awesome. So that is sick. And our final Cracks and Packs pack for today. Of course, I'll be back on Saturday morning for more TeamCoach. We've got Joey Danaher, Rory Sloane, and Tutuk Miller, best and fairest for the Suns, of course. And that is our Cracks and Packs for this week. There you go, that is another edition of ScoreCentre done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Coming up on the channel on Saturday morning, we'll have more TeamCoach. On Sunday, more NRL traders. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave. This is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.